Okay, you guys, we're down here in the National Forest and we're on our way to the first Great Lake spot, which is probably the only one we're checking out today. We're scoping out the land for some hunting, and as I'm coming down here across the dirt road in front of me, which he was kind of far out, but a big deer just ran across the road. So that's a really good sign. We're definitely going to be doing some hunting out here this year, so I hope we have a lot more luck on scoping some stuff out. Y'all stay tuned. We've made it to our first spot. It's a little bit more disappointing than I thought it might be. I thought it was gonna be more open out here. However, it is not. I walked back here once I got over here, and there's like this tiny little area. But now if you had a boat, it would be real nice. But there's like hardly any space out here. Like, check this out. This is the open spot. And then, bang, I've got one area right here and one more right there. So I think we're just gonna give this a shot, see if we can't catch any fish right here. I'm gonna throw some top water, throw a bottom rig out there, see if we can't get anything to happen. All right, you guys, so the first spot didn't really produce anything. It's only worth going there if you had a boat of some sort, like a kayak or something. However, like I said, we're out here exploring, checking for signs of wildlife, looking for places to hunt. And as I'm driving on the main road, on the little side ditch over here, I just spotted some tracks. I'm gonna check them out. And right now, I'm looking for signs of deer. You can see right here, the little deviations, there's some deer prints. So this is a good sign. Earlier, I've seen 2 deer when I first came down the path. I think there were 2 does. They kind of jumped over the road real quick when they heard my car coming. But yeah, I got some more. Looks like deer trails. If these are deer trails, they definitely overstep. Yeah, they're deer trails. I see one on the other side of the mud. I'm gonna go a little bit farther down here. Yeah, there's another deer. So we definitely have a good hotspot area. However, it seems we are limited to our trees where we could put up a climbing stand if we decide to come down here to do some hunting. And I can't really tell what's over in this area. There's a big ditch. So even though we're finding some life over here, I don't think this is a spot where I want to hunt, because dragging a deer out through all this brush, it just doesn't seem worth it. A couple more deer tracks. Like I said, I don't think I want to hunt this area. Just the brush is so thick on both sides, and there's a really deep ditch on one of them. So if we were, like I said, if we were to get anything in this area, it would suck dragging out, and I just don't think it's worth all that effort. Okay, so this place has to be like infested with these deer, which is a good sign, because in this spot I'm at right now, there's just deer tracks all throughout there. There's tracks all right up in there, even right below us where we're driving. Got some doe tracks right here. These look like a little doe. Might be like this year's fawn or something. But right there, those are some fresh prints, and there are some big ones. Seems like it's opening up a whole lot more. The pine trees are coming in. So if I do find a spot out here, or if I decide not to try bear hunting, I'll definitely come over here and see if I can't get one, because this area seems a bit better. Well, it seems like it's getting better, at least, for dragging a deer out versus where we just were back there. Okay, so I definitely think we might be doing some hunting over in this area. I've just found some of the largest buck tracks I've ever seen. You got the normal one, and then for a buck, they're gonna have 2 dips in the back of their heel. And check that out. And that's my hand compared to the size of that buck track. So we might have just found one good spot out for some deer. It might not be my first spot we're going to try this year, but it's definitely a good contender for choosing one. And yeah, like that ditch I was talking about, how I said it would suck to drag a deer over. Look at this. I don't know if the camera is doing this justice, but that's like 30 feet down right here. That's insane. I would not want to drag a deer up that. But yeah, you guys, seeing that buck track, that makes me want to come out over this way. Especially seeing all the does too. I think we got us a good hunting spot scouted right here. Okay, so I've just found some more little tracks. I think I've just found some doe ones. Well, this seems like a good sized doe. Yeah, this is definitely some doe tracks. And I think I found a good area, because right now I'm just looking for some open pines, kind of like it is up in here, with some decent shrubbery, kind of low to the ground. I'll see if I can't see how tall these are. I think these are mostly like up to my waist. And there's a trail right here I'm walking on. So this could be a good spot. But if I'm here in here hunting with a rifle, get in a climbing stand, go about 20 feet up in these trees, that would give me like the perfect angle for some of these deer. I don't want to go too far back up in here because I don't know what's in here. It might get me and I don't want to be got. So we're gonna keep on going. I think it'd be really cool if we could find some bear signs. But right now, all I'm finding are deer signs, which honestly, that is perfectly okay. Oh, and like I was saying before, how I wanted some open pines, like look at that. Obviously these are like planted pines and stuff, but we got low brush, perfect for if we're like 20-25 feet up in a tree. But also even more better, on the other side of the road, right over here, most of that shrubbery is like up to my knees. Oh, I don't know if I caught her on camera, but I just saw a massive doe. She must have been like death or something, because I was like right there up on her. I like came around the little bend right here and she was standing right up in here somewhere. Oh yeah, look at these. This is where she was. A nice little doe. So we can kind of track her. She was walking this way. And she was up here somewhere. She had jumped down. Yeah, she had turned around and jumped, and you can see the prints got much deeper. And it came up this way. And she's somewhere in here. Probably long gone now. Okay, so that's a total of 3 does. At least 3 deer I've seen just on driving on this path. So we might have a really good hunting spot for some deer down here on this public land. Look right here in the ditch. You see her? She just ran into the woods. Okay, I got on my car just to see if I could see farther back there. I thought she ran away at first, but she stayed back there a little bit until I started talking, then she got spooked. But yeah, I don't see her out there right now. But that's a good sign. We're seeing lots of does out here. Okay, so we are in another spot, making our way to a fishing area, which it's kind of close to the main road. I mean, y'all can see right over there all the cars and everything. But yeah, I'm on a little path. This is part of the game land as well. And it's about a 15-minute hike back here to the pond area. And I've been down here twice before, and I'm seeing a bunch of little tracks. Like, it's hard to tell what these are though, because people walk their dogs and stuff back here, but it's hard to tell if they were like raccoon tracks or not. But in the past, I've seen deer tracks down here by the pond. But yeah, I think later this year, this might be another area we'll hunt, but I might try to avoid it a little bit as this is more of a nature trail. But they've got signs posted up saying during the hunting season for everybody to start wearing their orange out here. So I think I might still give it a try out here, because you know, it wouldn't hurt. Oh, something really cool I just found, you guys. I found a wild blueberry patch. Look at this. Some blueberries right there. Some of these berries are kind of black, so I don't know if all of them are blueberries, which they look like they are. They just look like they might be old. But yeah, some of these are still nice and blue. And we're just gonna eat one, because you know, if it's poisonous, how much can one do to me? So let's see. Let's see if it tastes like a blueberry. If not, I'm gonna spit it right out. You know, I want to say I think it is a blueberry, but I'm not for sure. So yeah, we're definitely only eating one, but it was also warm. So maybe that's why it tastes weird. Check this out, you guys. It's got a cool little tree over here that's done a whole loop. Let's see if I can't sit in it. Oh, check me out. This whole thing is just shaking, but I made it. Feel like a monkey in the tree. But that's enough. Back to the fishing spot. Okay, so we finally made it to our little fishing hole, which I want to say we have this pond area, and then I think over there's another one. But I don't know if we're going to explore that one today yet. Right now, before I fish, I want to see if I can find any signs of any four-legged animals. Oh yeah, okay, so we got some deer signs again. Well, I don't know if these are deer signs. But look at that, there's a one right there. some fresh disturbance here, and it kind of goes out to the water there, getting them a drink. Oh yeah, so this water is super clear. Just saw a brim right up in there. Don't see any more tracks right here. We're gonna fish this little pocket right here. That's pretty deep. Try to get us some fish, and then we'll move around a little bit depending upon how this goes. But yeah, man, look at that clear water. And I like this place a lot because there's not a lot of runoff, and it just like it was pouring down rain yesterday, and this water is super clear. Oh yeah, y'all, I see some brim in there. This is a good little deep hole. It's probably about 5 feet deep over here. Okay, so all I'm using right now, especially for this spot, is I can see a bunch of brim. I'm not even using a bobber. I just got a little bit of weight and a hook with some clam up there. Let's see if we can't pull a fish or two out from this pocket. Oh, we got one. Oh, we got the big one. Look at that, we got the big one. Oh, he threw my clam off. Well, he ain't really that big, but if I was keeping them to eat, I'd keep him. All right, buddy, look at big. All right, guys, we're giving up on the brim. We're gonna try some bass out. Oh, I got one. Oh, I got us a bass. Look at this dude. Oh, he's a healthy guy too. Look at that little dude. Check him out. I got him on our worm. I'm gonna toss him back in there. See if we can't get us a bigger one. Alright, you guys, so it's a little while later, back out here in the forest looking for more deer signs and all. But first, I'm going to show you guys something cool that I learned on my last time coming out here. So in this part of North Carolina, we have an endangered woodpecker, which, I mean, it's a woodpecker. So, I mean, it's as cool as you make it. But I want to show you guys something. These trees out here that have the white paint on them, if you look up in certain areas, there's little holes in the trees. And some of those are either built-in homes for woodpeckers or where they have been spotted making nests. And so they're a very protected bird here. So I'll show you guys a picture right here. So in a lot of time, to be able to spot some of the trees that these woodpeckers are in, from the holes where they eat at the wood, sap will run out and it'll turn white over time. And as you can see right here, this tree, and about, which I don't know if y'all can see, but about right there, there's a hole where one of those woodpeckers would be at. But also, this area would be perfect for deer. That is, if they decide to come this way. Because it's that low grass, it's about waist height, I can see everything. And like I said earlier, if I'm up in the tree about 20 feet, and I'll be able to get good body shots on deer, or perhaps a bear in this area. Because the spot we were at earlier, that was part of the bear management area, and you can't shoot bear there. But over in this part of the woods, part of the game one that I'm at, over here you can. But we're out here, we're gonna see if we can't find any deer sign anywhere. It's a lot drier over here, so I'm not for sure if we'll be able to find tracks and whatnot. But we're gonna give it a shot. And we got some paths and stuff we might go down, like right here. There's a little path. A little muddy right there, but I think we should be okay. See if we can't find anything down here. Makes me wonder though, if the roads being like this through the woods, makes me wonder if it's a camping area. But you can still hunt over here, but if there's a lot of people staying like here regularly, that's probably keeping some of the deer out. Not really out, because they'll still come over, but it won't be as much of a hot spot as an area where there isn't any camping, you know? This might be a good hunting spot. Especially if there's a water source nearby. I'll have to pull up the map. Actually, let me do that real quick, see if we can find us a water source. All right, So we're obviously right there, but right here there's water, and up here there's some more water. So we're gonna keep going on the path a little bit and see if we don't get closer to the water or not, see if we can't find any more signs of deer. All right, well, I think I'm gonna end it there. I kept exploring a little bit, but it was like the same old. You know, I went down a little path. I couldn't really find any signs of deer. I saw a couple of little trails, but you know, I didn't want to keep showing you all the same old stuff. Like always, hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let me know in the comments what you like, what you want to see more of. And as always, just make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.